Hi, Donald Button here, and the book that I chose to do for this week's reading log is The Day the Crayons Quit. The story is by Drew DeWalt and illustrated by Oliver Jeffers. So what this story is a boy named Duncan goes to school and opens his crayon box to start coloring a picture. And when he opens his crayon box, he finds resignation letters from all of his crayons, and all of his crayons are gone. Now, every single one of these crayons has their own personality. They all have their own reasons for quitting on Duncan. For example, you can see the red crayon here is upset with Duncan because Duncan uses the red crayon too much, and there are too many occasions where red is present. Same thing with the blue crayon. Blue crayon is upset because it's Duncan's favorite color and is used too much. Colors like the gray crayon is upset because Duncan only colors elephants with the gray crayon, and elephants are too big for the gray crayon to color. So it's very clever how the book is written and how each crayon has their own personality, sort of based on what Duncan uses to color with that crayon. So I think this would be a great story for children to read because it teaches them to not judge a book by its cover, or a crayon by its color, or a person without really knowing them. So that would be a good teaching lesson for a teacher to instill, and children might not pick up on that the first time reading it through, but once explained by a teacher, I think they can kind of go through and realize that. So I think this would be a great book, and definitely a book that I would like to introduce into a classroom once I become a teacher. For an activity that I would do in a classroom with this book, I think it would be interesting to see how children could draw a picture and color objects a different color than they would normally be. So, for example, a blue dog or a purple sun. So have them draw one picture with a bunch of different objects and then make them color differently than they normally would. I think that would help enhance their imagination and their creativity, and kind of get a sense to the teacher of where they're at with their creativity, and it also give them a picture that would be 100% originally theirs. They wouldn't have been influenced by a dog that they would see on the street. It would just be completely what they could think of on their mind.